So what does it really take to be a warrior in a world that, let's be honest, often values comfort way more than courage? Today we're going to dive into a place that tries to answer that exact question, Reader's Kung Fu School. We're going to unpack its unique philosophy, its super rich history, and what it actually means to practice this ancient art right here, right now.
This is pretty much the first thing you see. And wow, it's a powerful statement, isn't it? This tells you right away this isn't just about learning how to punch and kick. It's a promise of a real transformation. It hints that the journey ahead is just as much about mastering your mind and your spirit as it is about mastering your body.
And this really gets to the heart of it all. I mean, does being a warrior today mean you have to be aggressive? Or is it something deeper? A mix of readiness, confidence, and maybe even some inner peace. Let's just hold on to that question as we dig in and see how this school defines it.
All right, so let's start with that call. Let's explore what it actually means to wake up that inner strength.
Okay, the very first thing you need to get about this school is that they draw a really clear line in the sand. This is not about winning trophies or medals. Nope, it's about something way more fundamental.
Think about most martial arts you see on TV. They're sports, right? They have rules, they have points, they have trophies. Reader's Kung Fu just kind of throws that whole model out the window. Their focus is on the messy, unpredictable nature of reality. It demands your total awareness because the stakes aren't points on a scoreboard, they're your actual well-being. They live and breathe exclusively in that second column.
The style they teach, Kung Fu San Soo, has zero wasted motion. Every single technique has been refined and boiled down for one purpose and one purpose only, to be a practical, effective response to a real-world threat. There's no flash here. It's all about function.
So you might be wondering, how in the world do you train for something you hope never, ever happens? Well, it's this really hands-on, partner-based process that's all about building muscle memory and confidence over time. The source material uses a great analogy. It's kind of like learning to use a firearm. You practice diligently and safely at the range, not because you want to use it, but so you're prepared if you ever, God forbid, have to.
Now, this super practical approach didn't just appear out of nowhere. It's a living tradition, and it's been passed down through a direct line of masters, which gives the whole art this incredible depth and authenticity. This is basically the chain of custody for the art. The knowledge flowed directly from the founder, Grandmaster Jimmy Ha Wu, to his successor, Master Ted Sias, and now to the school's current head, Sifu Marty Reader. This isn't knowledge somebody got from a book. It's a tradition passed literally from hand to hand.
So Sifu Reader isn't just an instructor. He's really seen as the current guardian of this entire legacy. He's the one carrying the torch, and he's been tasked with making sure the art stays pure and true to its roots.
And wow, you can just feel the weight of that responsibility in this pledge he made to his late master. This isn't a hobby for him, it's not a job. For Sifu Reader, this is clearly a lifelong mission to keep this art alive for generations to come.
So how does a school that's so steeped in tradition actually operate today?
Well, it turns out they do it by blending that old school dedication with some really modern accessibility.
Let's just talk brass tacks for a second. The school is totally transparent about the cost. It's $95 a month, and that gets you unlimited access to all the in-person classes. But that's not all you get.
See, they're running on this really cool hybrid model. That monthly tuition doesn't just cover training at their studio in Texas, it also includes free access to their online community. And this really fits with Grandmaster Wu's original vision of sharing the art as widely as possible.
Sharing the art is obviously central to their mission, but so is preserving it. And this goes way beyond just teaching classes. We're talking about safeguarding an entire legacy.
And this is just incredible. In this amazing act of stewardship, Sifu Reader has also become the official documentarian for the art. He's responsible for this massive archive of knowledge, which makes the school not just a place to train, but a living museum that's dedicated to making sure the art of San Soo is never, ever lost.
Which brings us all the way back to that first question we asked. After all this training, after all this history, what's the ultimate goal? What does it really mean to be that warrior in the garden?
And here it is. This is the core of their entire philosophy. The goal is not to create fighters who are just itching for a conflict. The whole purpose of the training is personal development, to build better, more capable human beings.
So what does that better person look like? Well, they're confident, absolutely. They're capable, they're composed, even under pressure. And this is the most important part. The ideal they're striving for is someone who actively avoids conflict, but is never unprepared for it.
This ancient saying just perfectly captures their entire philosophy.
It's about cultivating strength so that you can live in peace. It's that beautiful paradox of being both the gentle gardener and the ready warrior. It's all about having skills that you sincerely hope you'll never need.
And so we end right back where we started, with that same question. After understanding the philosophy, the legacy, and the true purpose of this art, really, the only question left is the one on your screen.